Alright, so tonight, brought to you by HelloFresh, I'm making our gorgeous greens farro, hopefully that's right, bowl. Oh yeah. So it's hard to tell, but I followed directions. Step 1, halfway so far. Adding the farro, the stock concentrate, and 3 cups of water. The farro is our green stuff, and then the concentrate is the dark colored liquid, and then the liquid obviously is the 3.5 cups of water. So I just rinsed all the produce right here, and now I'm about to cut it. Use a knife you are comfortable with. It does not have to be a sous chef where it has like all these different blades and like a foot long, but don't make it too small where it won't have any effect and you don't have any space between the food and your fingers. Just play it safe. Alright, all my vegetables are pretty much done. Sorry, my produce is all done. My next step was to take all the asparagus tips and cucumbers, put them on a aluminum sheet, which is on top of a baking pan sheet thing. And with some olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can get creative. There's Pam. There's boil some butter, like I did, in this pan right there. And also generously put some salt and pepper with that kind of thing. Use your discretion, your desire, need, how much you want to put salt and pepper on. I just made sure everything was a little bit covered, and of course things can possibly burn off. I think I'm not a great cook, so yeah, I put a little extra of everything on there. Alright, so my next step, sorry about the lighting, is putting butter, or in my case butter, or you could do olive oil, with the onions and the garlic together in a small pan and cook for 3 to 4 minutes. And so I'm just using the same pan that I used the butter with, that I use with the asparagus and the cucumbers. And then simultaneously, I'm going to put the asparagus stalks, these little guys right here, and I'm going to put them, combine them with the farro before it's done. So it's about like 5 or so minutes. And then when you are done with that, drain farro and asparagus, and then add the onions and garlic to that. So there'll be pictures. So what you're looking at is the farro with the asparagus, with the garlic, with the onions. I just put the lemon that I zested. I put that skin in, as well as I squeezed the lemon inside there. About to stir it all together, and then after that I'm about to put, again, seasoning, aka salt and pepper. After everything's all stirred together, that's what it looks like. I even put some, basically covered the little thin layer of salt, and then on top of that, a little less of pepper. And I am so strong enough so that I broke my spatula, but there we go. And then when we have 4 minutes left of the asparagus and zucchinis, when they're done, we're gonna put this underneath that, top it off, and then we got some walnuts, and for Parmesan cheese right over here. Yes, yes, yes. And then that is going to be our dinner for the night. Pictures to come when it's obviously ready. Everything is finally put together after the asparagus and the cucumbers have been in 15 or 20, 25 minutes in the oven at 425, also depending on your stove. And then all of my mixings I had on the stove here, and this is what they look like now. Here we are, the whole mixing, and then with our toppings include the grilled cucumber and asparagus. You can see some walnuts, some Parmesan cheese, and the other half of the lemon that was not zested. I cut those in half and made those lemon wedges. That way, for it looks, of course, but if you want to squeeze those, you can add a little zest to yourself too. Again, this is the gorgeous green farro bowl, and ultimately you can add whatever you want in it. If you're allergic, don't add like the dairy stuff in there or the green stuff if you're allergic to anyone. But of course, add the most you can. That way you get the most experience, the most flavor, and you can enjoy this too. I definitely will be enjoying this. So until next time, folks.